Hey folks, John with Alternate Arms, your friend in less than lethal self-defense. Did you miss me, guys? Well, there was a reason for that. Here we go. Folks, if you'll remember, I told you a couple videos ago that this channel was going to radically change over the course of this year. And you've seen the progression in the videos and what we're doing, the growth of the shop and all of the other things that we're doing on the outside. A lot of you guys also know that I attend a lot of trade shows and gun shows promoting less than lethal. Everybody out there that knows me knows that this is what I am all about. This is what I believe in. To me, it's like a calling. Well, I wanted to let you know a couple of really cool things. Our friends over at Salt Supply, who incidentally are partnered with Mace, who are also partnered with the people that are sitting on our table here. They just sent me in a couple new things for the new Salt Supply S2 that you will want, and I will be carrying. But I want to do a whole video together. It's 3 little components that I guarantee you guys are going to dig. I'm going to try to shoot that video tomorrow. With any luck, we'll have it out on Tuesday or Wednesday, maybe sooner. We'll see. I'm sorry about that 12-day delay. It's just been pretty crazy, you can imagine. But anyway, I want to talk to you about this. Listen, we've had a lot of stuff on here, right? I mean, we've had everything from pepper ball launchers of every shape and size, every pistol, every rifle. We've had, wait a minute, nitrogen-powered flashbang grenades. We've had handheld launchers. We've had everything. But up until now, we've never had these. Now, last year at SHOT Show, I ran into the people over at F3 Defense at the Mace booth, but they weren't actually there to tell me anything about it. Check out the sizzle reel from this year's Okay, any of you guys that were present and you saw the riots that happened a couple years ago, and you know who I'm talking about, all of those riots, if you were trying to get your car through protesters or your car was swarmed, man, you were either in for a beating or something bad was going to happen. And there's nothing you could do short of putting it in drive and flooring it. These guys have come up with a solution for that. This is the F3 vehicle defense system, both personal, private vehicles, and commercial semis. Now, you guys also know that semis are also under attack at all times. If you don't, you need to look into this a little bit because honestly, guys, without semis, there's nothing else moving in this country. But people are actually starting to literally go up, break into these things, and in some cases assault the drivers. In fact, a lot of them are carrying less than lethals now because they can go over state lines with them without any kind of those complications. But it's happening, and it's happening now. So, tell you what I want to do. I want to crack these boxes open and take a look in here. And then I'm going to show you a couple other things that you're really going to get a kick out of with this. So let's start with this first one. Now, I don't remember which of these is the commercial and which one is the consumer version of the private, but let's find out. I really want to see here. I had a long chat with these guys on the phone. The guy that developed this is a very long-term law enforcement officer. So this was made by law enforcement for law enforcement based on the needs in the field. So if you don't think that's practical to your situation, these guys see it every single day. So, all right, cracking this one open here. All right, let me see if Stumpy is aimed properly so you guys can get a look down into the box here. Yes, it is. All right. So first off, guys, you see this massive can of spray, of Mace spray. Any volunteers to take a mug full of this? Not I, said the fly. Mace spray. All right, setting that down here. Let's go. Oh, wait a minute. A second can of Mace spray. Guys, that is a lot. You know what that reminds me of? Any guys out there used to watch Dog the Bounty Hunter? And on his, he used to carry 2 of them about this size on his belt because he couldn't carry a firearm. So, but I thought that's actually about right for those. All right, going on into the box here. You get some tubing. Now this is that very heavy plastic tubing, guys. It's not collapsible, so you're not going to crush it. All right, moving on in here. This is the consumer version. All right, at SHOT Show, this is the one, guys, that really drew my attention. I'll show you why. See what else is in here except for the instructions. Okay, so the instructions, guys, is literally a one sheet. Now, in a minute, I'm going to show you guys a video of a lady that did this installation herself. And I probably would have done it a little bit different, but you can see how really easy these things are to install. But this, if you have ever seen the fin on a cell phone fin on a car, and they're all over the place, this replaces the cell phone fin on the back of the car. And if you look at the top, you've got holes all around every single side of this cell phone fin. See those holes? Here's the beauty. You wire this up to your system or into your car. By the way, you can either glue it down or you can mount it down with bolts. You can actually glue it so that it's easily removable too. Run your hose. If your car gets surrounded, the hose clamps into your mace canister and sits safely beside your seat or under your seat or wherever you want it. If your car gets surrounded and you need to get out, all you do is pressurize the mace, hit it, and it blows out 360 degrees over the top of your car. Buddy, have you ever seen a 360-degree fog cloud disperse a crowd? I have. It's actually pretty damn impressive. Everybody bolts different directions. This is the consumer version. This is also the one that Laverne used apparently when she did the installation on her car. Check this out.
Hi everybody, I'm Laverne from South Africa. Today we're going to be showing you how we do the installation of the FD Defense tear gas mobile pepper spray unit installation on a vehicle. Let's get ready. First things first, this is what it's going to look like on the top of your vehicle. You obviously just have to find a nice spot for it. We have already done a pre-installation of this. Installation of this unit is very simple. It does come with an instruction manual of how to install it. You'll notice that the tubing is quite long, so you do want to measure the circumference of your car from where you want to put the unit to where you would like to have the tear gas. So with that being said, you'll see that while we are installing it here, we're hiding the pipe behind the grooves of the seats, as well as the under compartments on the side handles. The piping goes all the way to the front and again hidden under the side panels of the vehicle. We then connect it up to the mobile pepper spray unit that we have left in the door handle. There is a little safety nozzle attached, the little gold one attached to the front, so that the piping does not just come out easily. So that's what it looks like once it's installed in the vehicle. Quite simple and easy. It can be taken out and put onto another vehicle. That's the little nozzle that's on the top of the vehicle. As you see, it's very small, it's not very visible, so it's something that not everyone will just catch very quickly. It is an amazing tool and I hope you guys will enjoy this one.
All right, guys, now that is cool. Very easy to install. And actually, there's a few other ways I might have done it to actually be able to conceal that hose to where you couldn't see it at all, or even have it professionally installed by like a stereo installer. They know what they're doing. They know how to conceal this kind of cabling and all that stuff, and it's just there. The cool thing is it's reusable. So should you ever have to actually use it, you could just change your canister, of which you get two, and then you are good to go again, which is really cool. Now, this one is supposed to be the commercial grade one. Now, this, guys, is actually pretty cool. Oh, yeah, this might give you an idea. Check this out.
I've got to do the news!
Yeah, for sure. All right. This is, like I said, this would be for like semi-trucks and stuff. These, by the way, these are already in use all over the country, and they're in use by some police now, as well as militaries. I know they're looking at getting them onto different kinds of militaries. If you're trying to disperse a crowd, you don't want to run them over, obviously. You don't want to kill anybody. But the concept is to get everybody to leave. Attitude correction, instantaneous. This is the way to do it without having to worry about it. All right, getting down into this one here. I'm going to put this up before I leave it on the table and my wife yells at me again. All right, so We've got our tubing. Now you'll notice this is a considerably larger roll of tubing, guys. It's a lot. I don't even know exactly how much it is. Oh, I will tell you, they will be down in the chat section from F3 Defense. You have questions, throw them out there. Ask these guys because they will answer. They're super cool. All right. Looks like you get a T-valve. Now, I know what this is, and a majority of you guys probably know what this is, but I'm going to tell you anyway. The goal is to fire the pepper different directions on your truck. So, hose into the T-valve, out 2 hoses, the other directions. This covers both of the doors of your truck. If anybody tries to enter your truck or assault you or to get into the vehicle, you hit the spray, both doors get gassed at the same time. That way you don't have to worry, oh my gosh, fumble around, which canister does it? That's what that's for. All right, getting in here and you get another can of mace. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, that's, you know what? Let's see here. Let's see, it's the same size. Actually, exact same size. So it's the same can of mace. All right. And getting down in here and you get, wait for it, another. Guys, listen, these aren't cheap. A lot of you guys have actually probably priced these out as self-defense items. A lot of people use them with like bear spray. These are not inexpensive, and each one of these kits is coming with 2 of them. One of them is your primary, the other one's your backup. So odds are, you may not ever need them, but they're there if you ever do. And you know what? Just to show you that there are people using them, check this out.
The safety feature is on my truck. And so I can spray out 8 feet of mace on both sides of my truck from the inside. So if someone's trying to break in, of course, right here is going to go straight to their face.
Right. Do you have a button from the inside that if it was inside that you could, where that's at?
It's in the cab of the truck. And then the mace will stay on them. If you put a black light on them, even if they take a shower, it'll still show up.
That's safety.
Safety, yeah.
For women.
I like that.
F3 Defense.
F3 Defense.
So, as you can see, people are using them on the trucks right now, and they are trusting their vehicles and their safety, their cargo, their lives to a defense method like this. And guys, this is one of the defense methods. As you guys saw from Salt Supply and Byrna and all the other guys, there are a ton of defense methods, but none that cover your vehicle like this. This is the only person I've ever seen that did this, which is what really fascinated me at SHOT Show. So, by the way, you can go back on that SHOT Show video and actually see that video where they did the, where I actually had seen this the first time. And Mace had talked to me, and I don't know for sure, this was last year. I'll go back and look at it again, but I think it might have been Sanjay himself from Mace that was telling me about this defense mechanism. It may have been somebody else, but I think it might have been him. And it intrigued me at the time, but there were none to send. And yes, there's more coming from them, guys. We have barely scratched the surface of the new products that are coming out from Mace. So if you are seriously considering a vehicle defense system, and we're talking about something that covers any scenario where your car is mobbed. If you are living in a city, and I'm talking about New York, California, Oregon, New Jersey, any of these big states where, let's just say, people that are disgruntled with anything that happens to happen in our political system automatically jump to rioting in the streets and blocking roads. This is a fantastic way to defend yourself without having to worry about physically harming anybody permanently. And that's what it's all about, right? We care about human life. People are going to make decisions. They're going to make good. They're going to make bad. But at the end of the day, our goal is not to kill them. Our goal is to survive and keep our families safe. That's what we want to do, right? That's the whole goal. But guys, this, I will have links for them. They will be talking to us down in the description there about these the whole time. So if you have any other questions about them, definitely ask the questions. We have a couple of truckers that are actually in the audience out there that I talk to quite a bit. And I'm actually considering sending one of the trucking units out to one of the truckers to have them install them in their truck and have a live runner out in the field. But we know they're already out there anyway, but I just think that'd be kind of cool. So thank you guys so much for watching. I promised you the changes were coming on the channel, and they are coming in droves. So trust me, I have even more for you that I can't even tell you about yet. But you're going to love it, I promise. Have a great week, guys, and I will see you sooner than later. No more of these 12-day lags, I promise. Bye-bye. you.